Hey, what's good? Welcome back to the channel. Back with another video for you guys. Today I'm on a 2014 Chevy Impala LTZ V6 VVT. Getting ready to change the battery, so you're going to need a few tools. You're going to need a 13 millimeter. I recommend you use a 6-point socket because our bolt on this one, sometimes they get brittle from the air and stuff. Okay, so we have real bad battery corrosion and we're trying to prevent that. So you're gonna need a 13 millimeter, a long extension, 3/8 ratchet, and you're gonna need a 10 millimeter to remove your bolts for your terminals. So 10 millimeter, let's go ahead and remove this first. Got that loose, a little looser. But yeah, this is how you change the battery. Shouldn't take that long. And let's spray this. You might need some brake parts cleaner or something like that. We're gonna clean these terminals up nice and crispy once we get through with the job. And be careful around your distribution block right here. And you're gonna just lift this straight up after you wiggle it. Like that. Lift this up, or you can pop it out the way. I'm just gonna kind of leave it up like that for now. There we go. Let's see. We had an issue right here where it was getting corrosion built up to where this burnt out, a little hole over here. So we're gonna clean this, take this off, clean this up as well. So let's see if I can pop this off. And I don't know if I'll need to or not. Probably just gonna stick something right here to hold it for now. But got this off, that's the main thing. You wanna disconnect this. Just wiggle this now. Hopefully we can. If not, let's tap on it. Get it to move. And let's tuck this out the way. Usually you're supposed to remove the negative first. You can remove the positive first. It doesn't really matter, but usually 90% of the time, just remove your negative first, because if this bumps up against something, against the car, and it's not going to ground out, this is still connected, so you don't want to short out anything. So disconnect the battery terminal over here first if you can. This one's seized up, so I'm about to get some WD-40 or some type of lubricant. Looks like the WD-40 is the closest, so let's use that. Yeah, it's pretty stuck on there. All right, so I'm gonna loosen this up a little more. See if we can get it to come off. There we go. All right. So, see that? We have a ground over here that broke off on us, so I'm going to have to replace this and make me a new ground wire for this, since it came off corrosion and ate through the wire. So we're going to fix this as well. All right, so after you got both of these disconnected, you have a block down in here that you're going to have to remove that holds the battery in its place. So let's come over here and show you that. That's where the 13 millimeter comes in the aspect right there. So we got to remove that. That block right there is going to come up and out. So let's do that right now. Just wanted to show that on cam. All right, so let's remove that. Reason why I said go with a 6-point, this one is it's real rusty, so I'm going with a 6-point so I don't strip it, because you can strip it with a 12 if they are real rusty, and anywhere where the element is, as far as air and water and moisture. So use a 6-point, make sure it's on good, and let's see if we can crank it off. Make sure your wrench is set, righty tighty, lefty loosey, and that WD-40 really helps. So got this going. I think it's, yep, enough to spin by hand now. And sometimes you remove the whole thing, sometimes you don't have to. I think I can get it up high enough to wiggle it out. So we're gonna try that first. Let's see if it's loose enough. Let's see. Nope, not quite loose enough yet. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what we get now. See if we got more movement. And this is a pretty big battery, so just be careful and take your time while you're wiggling up stuff. And it looks like I'm going to be taking off some more. So we're going to remove this over here so we don't have any more issues. It looks like a 13 or a 12. It's 13 as well. So let's remove this so we can lift up the battery distribution, positive distribution box. So let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. All right, got that free. Not quite. Let's take off the socket and use it to help spin it. I gotta clean this anyway, so take the whole thing up and out the way. All right, got that. Put everything in the magnet bowl for now. Let's lift this guy up and out the way. And we should be about there on lifting everything up that we need to. And a lot of corrosion and stuff. All right, so we're gonna lift this up too, take this off as well just to give us extra access. You don't have to, but I'm going to just to make the job easier. And support your wire like I did. Just hold it so you don't break anything because this is plastic up in here. All right. And yeah, that should be enough taken out to get this out now. All right, so let's slide it this way, lift it up over the little spot, and we're gonna keep working it. And I wish this one had the handle on it like the new one does, but it doesn't. I almost had it. Took all my wires out the way and tried again. This is where the handle comes in. All right, so we're just gonna keep pulling and take our time. And there we go. All right, now we got the old battery out. Let's go ahead and prep our new one. And make sure you have the correct battery. Match the code cranking amps up. And you want to at least make sure that your code cranking amps are higher or at least the same. So it's a new battery from AutoZone Duralast. We're gonna pop these guys up just like this. All right, got those out the way. This is where the handle comes in effect. Wish we had one. All right, so now we're gonna get it back in. I'm just gonna slide it in, and hopefully I can get it in without bumping up against too much. All right. Now I need to position it under the lip of that block. So I'm working on it now, and there we go. Now we're gonna scan and make sure it's under the lip. Make sure the lip is on top of the battery down in there, which it is, and we'll tighten it down here in a minute. All right, so after you do that, I got some cleaning to do. Just gonna show you before I do the cleaning how to put it back. Gonna wiggle this up. You might have to wiggle your battery a little bit, like so. Gonna connect this guy back over here. Put this guy back over here. Don't forget about this one. I'm not hooking up anything yet. Put your bolts back on. Close your box after you put this back on. But I'm getting ready to clean all this up. And this is basically how you replace the battery. Hopefully yours doesn't have as much corrosion as this one does. But this is how you change it out. So if this helps you on a repair, on changing your battery on a 2014 Chevy Impala, then hit the thumbs up, like, and subscribe. And until the next video, always remember, rust is the enemy. And I'm out.